Hi all, welcome back to another battle report with the Celtic Kerner. Another fantasy one. This time my plucky Night Goblins take on the High Elves at 1200 points. So here's an overview of the battlefield. We got nice and early this week, so we managed to get 3 games in. Well, I got 2 in, my opponent got 2 in, so this will be 3 battle reports up. To points a bit skew-if, it's the setup's basically a 4 foot by 1 foot box, and it could be either left, right, or centre, depending on dice roll. My opponent's High Elves got centre, and mine got to the right. That's how it's looking so far. So on the left flank, my opponent's right flank, he's got a bolt thrower, 10 archers, and another 10 archers behind the wall. And on the right flank, he's got a unit of 20 spearmen with a battle standard in it, and a lawmaster, and 15 phoenix guard, another bolt thrower, and those 2 chariots behind there, they're just representing his camp. Part of the scenarios are that we each have a secret objective that the opponent doesn't know. One of them can be to destroy the enemy's camp. For this scenario objective, I had to destroy 75% of my enemy's units. And on my left I have a stone thrower, and that's 49 goblin archers with my level 2 mage. For this battle I had Vindictive Glare and Night Shroud. On the table edge there, that's my objective marker, my camp. And then I've got 50 goblins, spearmen. By the way, both these units have nets and a fanatic. And I have a standard bearer and my war boss. And then a unit of skinks, a goblin on giant cave squig, and a goblin doom diver to finish off. As I say, my objective is to kill 75% of the units. I was looking forward to that because they're squishy elves. As you would expect, the elves take the initiative and get first turn. They move up here, and moves up like this on his left flank. I think he does a little bit of magic and a little bit of shooting, but not much is done. I think I might take a couple of wounds on my cave squig riding war boss, big boss, and apart from that, that was about it. So on my turn, I pass all my animosities, and I move my bowman up with the magician into the building. I love buildings because it means I don't have to suffer from animosity, and having a wizard suffer from animosity can be really annoying sometimes. So I tend to stick them in a building if I can find one. Other than that, my giant cave squig is running up the flank trying to take out that bolt thrower. My opponent moves into the building, which causes me to release the fanatics from my units. I just aim for the spearman there with his characters in. I don't think they'll last long because band hit the terrain surrounding. But hey ho. And this bolt thrower takes a single shot, aims well, and kills my stone thrower in 1 shot. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Not even close to that. Anyways, in my turn, I go to bus formation so they can get through the gap between the buildings there, because the Phoenix Guard have to come out and touch the building, so there's no way they can flank me, and I've got my squigs there for the counter attack. I try and charge up there with my giant cave squig, but he fails to reach the bolt thrower. Unfortunately, I think that's going to end up being the end of him. And this turn, I do believe I get Night Shroud off with my wizard, as well as doing a couple of other bits of damage. For example, killing 5 of these guys off with Vindictive Glare, and then I finish them off with Goblin Doom Diver. At the moment, my stone thrower went for his bolt thrower. That's why you probably see on his side, his left flank, his bolt thrower's only got 1 guy. Because yes, I hit, I wounded, and I rolled 1 for wound, and then for the rest of the game it missed until it died. So my turn finishes looking something like this. And my opponent then starts his charges. He charges bowman against my archers in the building here, and his spearmen into my bus here. His Phoenix Guard comes out as well. This works out well for me. All I've got to do now with my squigs is just move them to be in front. There's no advantage to me charging because the bandit beat my squigs, and pop them and then be able to charge into the flank. So if I can just hold them up there for the turn, I should be able to beat the spearmen by bringing my archers out. Over here, my big boss makes a heroic failure and gets shot off the board. And yeah, that's the repeater bolt threat. It's already taken a wound from the stone thrower before it died. So in combat, his archers beat my archers in the building, but thankfully I've got the steadfast and the reroll, and my goblins also lost combat. I think he managed 2 lots of spells. I'm at -1 to hit him at the moment, which is I think Ice Shard Blizzard, and he also managed to get Weston's Wild Form up. But thankfully my nets didn't fail me, and was only strength 3. Yeah, you know, I mentioned earlier about just putting my squigs in front of the Phoenix Guards so they didn't charge me, beat them, and then turn to face the flank, be able to charge my guys in the flank the next turn. Well, I managed to fail Animosity, and I then followed it up by 6, so my squigs have charged anyway. Which is a bit of a bugger really, because it's not what I had planned, but hey ho, it's all Animosity in it. My archers have come out in bus formation now, ready to engage the back of the spearmen. Between those 2 units I should be able to beat them. So, as I imagined, this is my opponent's turn now. He beat Squigs, everyone took a few casualties, and then he charged in his turn. So we're looking at something like this. And after combat, I'm still standing there. Thankfully, I'm still steadfast. My war boss is locked in a mortal combat with the Lawmaster, who was much tougher. I thought he was just going to be a wizard. And there's me relying on a great weapon and Gambler's armor to bring me through it. And again, you know, I had that awesome plan of being able to charge the spearmen in the rear. Well, unfortunately, my archers decide to squabble for this turn, which I don't think my spearmen are going to last long enough to be able to take these guys on. But we shall see. If they can last my round and their round, we should be okay. And I'm still holding on for grim death here. By the way, I should let you know, I've let the Ice Shard Blizzard go through, and then I'm pretty much stopping every other spell he's got. That's the best I can do. Lawmaster level 2 doesn't seem that bad until you realise he's got 7 spells that are relatively low casting that he can cast. Not only that, I think it was this turn I also failed my my fear check on a leash of 8 rerolled. So yeah, a bit shocking. But finally, my war boss that had the Gambler's armor and a great weapon defeated the Lawmaster. I was so thrilled with that. I mean, I've been keep putting attacks onto the battle standard as well. I've managed to get 1 move through, but unfortunately, this turn he then follows up doing enough casualties to remove my steadfast. And I was needing double 1s with a reroll. I failed, which then immediately caused a panic check. I was run down, destroyed. Immediately caused a panic check in both my Night Goblin Shaman, who fled, and my Night Goblin Bowman, who fled. So, I think this is up for me. Then, in my opponent's turn, he charges my camp. That's when I realised that's now his objective. So he's got the extra 500 points for the objective, so he's definitely won the game. As I said, my objective was to kill 75% of his units. I did try well, but unfortunately the Animosity let me down, and in my turn none of my guys rally. So I was left with the Doom Diver, and that was it. That was a great battle. Just a shame about these 2 Animosities, but I do play Goblins, so I have to expect it. My opponent played well otherwise. The Lawmaster, don't underestimate him. His ability to have, 8 spells, all relatively low casting, means if he gets a good Winds of Magic, he can throw a lot out there. And a lot of the spells can buff his and debuff mine, which was a nightmare. But thanks again guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye Willis.